Does the AKG P120 still hold up over 15 years after its release date? Let's find out. Alright, we have the AKG P120 running through the Rodecaster Duo, no processing on whatsoever. This is a condenser microphone, so you must have 48 volts of phantom power just to power the microphone. Now I did get this second hand, so there's really no unboxing to really see. I just had to have the mic. The build quality of this thing though is phenomenal. All metal build. It does have some weight to it, so that is an amazing thing with it. I do love the form factor. I love the build quality. I love the look of this microphone. Now it does have two switches on the very front. It has a high pass filter and it has a 20 dB switch, to which if you're recording say drums or an electric guitar or something, basically any musical instrument that puts out a loud sound, this will drop the dB by 20 decibels. Alright, that is what we have with this microphone. Let's do some sound tests with it. Alright, the first test I want to do is a proximity test. I want to get right up on the microphone and say, "Hey, how you doing? You looking good, viewer?" Yes, you are. Alright, now I'm going to get about normal speaking distance away, which usually is about a Y away, but since this is a condenser microphone, you can be slightly a bit farther away from it, and you don't have to talk directly into it. So this is what it sounds like when you're about a good, almost Y.5 away. And I just want to say, you're still looking good, viewer. Yes, you are. Now I'm a good foot away from the microphone, and this is what it sounds like when you're about a foot away from the microphone. And I just want to say, you're still looking amazing. Now I'm about 2 feet away from the microphone, and this is what it sounds like when you're about 2 feet away from the microphone, and my goodness, can you even look any better? And now we are back at normal speaking distance away from the microphone. Now how about a sound resonance test? I'm going to type on the desk, tap on the boom arm, tap on the microphone, and the keys. That is what it sounds like for a sound resonance test. And now how about some off-axis rejection? This is what it sounds like when you're right in front of the microphone. This is at 90 degrees. And this is right behind the microphone. Right back at 90 degrees. And we are right back in front. Now that we've done all the tests with no processing on whatsoever, let's do some with some processing. Now I have a little bit of processing on this microphone to give it a little bit more lower end, a little bit more presence, if you will. And this is what it sounds like with a little bit of processing on. I did turn up a limiter and a compressor to where you may not be able to hear as much room noise. My air conditioner is on. I have a fan going. You may not be able to hear that as much right now. Now let's do a proximity test. I'm going to get right up on the microphone and say, "Man, you're still looking good. How you doing?" Now I'm at speaking distance, and this is what it sounds like when you're at speaking distance. And man, you're looking amazing. I'm a good foot away from the microphone, and this is what it sounds like with a good foot away. And you look amazing, viewer. My goodness. I'm just amazed. And we are about 2 feet away from the microphone, and this is what it sounds like. And you should be a model, viewer. You should definitely be a model. And we are right back at normal speaking distance. Now how about for a little off-axis rejection? This is what it sounds like when you're right up on the microphone, when you're right in front of the microphone. This is at 90 degrees. And this is what it sounds like when you're right behind the microphone. Who's going to do this? Nobody. Again, 90 degrees. And right back in front. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back, listen to everything I've already recorded, all the tests that I ran, and I'm coming back with my final thoughts. And now for my final thoughts. I think right out the box, this thing is a little flat. It needs a little EQing to give a little bit more presence. But other than that, it picks up the voice very clear. It is very crisp. I really enjoy that from this microphone. The build quality is phenomenal. It is built like an absolute tank. I really enjoy that. The sound rejection, this thing really surprised me with sound rejection when I was tapping on the desk and the boom arm. Not so much when I tapped on the microphone, but the desk and microphone sound rejection was really good. If you are a desk tapper, you may get away with very little sound coming through your microphone. I will say you can pick this up right now almost anywhere online for like $45 to $100 is what I've seen. I suggest getting it on a secondhand marketplace like I did, and you can get yourself a great deal. So, does the AKG P120 still hold up? Yes, it does. Even after 15 years, I think that this microphone still holds up. It is a great quality microphone. I'm going to have to give this 4 stars. If it had a little bit more presence right out the box, it would probably get 5, but I'm really enjoying the sound of this microphone right now. Alright, that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, and remember, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.